So how much water are you drinking, and do you think that if you were drinking a bit more, it would have an impact? In this video, I'm going to talk about the year that I've had drinking 2 litres of water a day. And Mum, if you're watching, this video is for you. Please drink more water. It'll make a huge difference. Excuse me for a second. Lovely. So when I first started drinking a lot of water, 2 litres a day, I went to the loo all the time, but it does settle down. I promise you, if you're thinking of upping your water intake, it's well worth it. So hello, my name's Ree. This is a brand new channel. I started it because I've taken early retirement and I wanted to go out of my comfort zone, and it's a nice way to learn to do something new. And I wanted to talk to you about drinking water. So a year ago, I started a challenge. It was an online challenge to walk 20 minutes a day and drink 2 litres of water. I've mentioned it before in a couple of my other videos. It sort of transformed my life. Last week I went to Boots, the chemist, to buy some new foundation, and I wanted some help from the consultant with what colour. I wasn't quite sure. And she had a little gadget, it's a bit like a phone, that did a skin test. And she said to me, "Oh, I can't believe it, you've got almost perfect skin." Well, I was absolutely delighted. Now, I take it with a bit of pinch of salt. Generally, they're trying to sell something. But the readings that she took were really good for my skin. I'm 59 years of age, and they came out, my skin came out really hydrated. And I put it down to drinking the water. So I started the challenge, as I said, a year ago. And at first I got one of those big bottles that you get with sort of lines on that tells you keep going, you know, little sort of sayings or motivational tips, keep going, only a little bit more, stay hydrated, so on. But I found it a little bit overwhelming to see that big bottle of water. It was just too much. So now, generally, I use my trusty little plastic cup from IKEA, and I've got into the habit of every time I have a hot drink, so habit stacking really. Every time I have a hot drink when I'm out, I ask for water. When I'm at home, have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, I'll have a glass of water. I have a glass first thing in the morning when I get up. Always have one at my bedside, and I know that I need to drink, it's about 6.5, 7 of these to get my 2 litres in. I do also, just to make sure, belt and braces, have a big plastic bottle or 1 litre bottle that I fill up and then fill my cup from that, so I make sure that I do get the 2 litres drunk. At the start, I used to tick off every time that I had, you know, a cup of, I think I was using the cup at that time quite quickly. I would tick it off, so I had my little tick sheet, but I don't do that anymore, and I'm just really in the habit. And you know, I think it's made a huge difference. So apparently drinking a lot more water is really good for your health, both your physical health, your digestive system. It helps with everything, push everything through. It helps with your muscles and your ligaments. It's really good for brain health. I know it's supposed to reduce headaches. Apparently a lot of headaches are caused by dehydration. It's you know, there's all sorts of benefits. It can help you with your mood. It can help prevent anxiety. There's a link between dehydration and anxiety, apparently. Read that on the internet, on YouTube, on a YouTube video actually. And our bodies are made up of 60% of water. So, you know, it's really important that we replace the fluids that we lose throughout the day through sweat and even breathing. You're sort of losing water. So, you know, it has massive health benefits. What have I found in the year of doing that? I found that it's easy to create a habit when you do it with something else. So when I'm having a hot drink, if I have my water first thing in the morning and last thing at night, so I can build up that habit, so I know that I naturally get my water in now. There have been times when I've been to cafes, said, oh, can I have a glass of water please? And they totally forget. They're so used to getting all the other things that they won't necessarily bring me the water. But you know, generally in most places, they'll bring you a glass of water. Nice. Sometimes I'll ask, you know, do you want ice? So luxury. What else have I found? I just feel after a year so much better. I feel, as I said earlier, I did at the start just go to the loo all the time, and that really quickly settles down. I also found after a couple of weeks of drinking more that you tend to develop a thirst. It almost feels like your body said, yeah, water, hooray, give me water, give me more water, give me more water. Oh, it's making me thirsty just thinking about it. Just talking about it, should I say. I find that I think it's helped with my immunity. You know, I certainly haven't had many headaches this year, but I'm not working anymore. I used to have more headaches when I was working, so who's to say whether that's to do with the water or just not so much stress anymore. My skin does feel clearer. I feel there's a noticeable difference in my skin. I don't know about my hair. I haven't really noticed a difference with that. But as a whole, I feel like more hydrated. It's a definite feeling of thinking, yeah, I feel hydrated. I feel good. Um, some people say that drinking more water helps with weight loss because you're fuller, and that quite often you sometimes mistake hunger signals, or you mistake signals for being thirsty when your body's trying to tell you to drink water. We sometimes mistake that as hunger signals, and so we eat and snack instead of drinking water. I can't say that I've lost any weight drinking more water, and I don't know if I've snacked less. But hey ho, you know, I'm willing to think that it will help, and maybe it will go in the future. So I would definitely recommend it. If you're thinking that you would like to drink a bit more water, then I would say give it a go. I mean, I went straight into it. I went straight into in the challenge for a month, I'm going to drink 2 litres of water. And it was a group challenge, so sometimes it's easier to do that. But I would say, you know, do what's best for you. If you're someone who would like to go straight into it, or maybe build up and just drink a little bit more, then do whatever works for you. But I would definitely say give it a go, and you'll feel some benefits. And I know some people like the big containers and doing it like that. I mean, I'm much happier. To me, having practically constantly got a small glass of water like that, it's not a glass, it's a cup, a beaker. I'm constantly sipping or, you know, drinking it down. And that works for me because anyone can drink that, can't they? No problem. 5 gulps and it's down. And it's less overwhelming, you know, it seems more natural. Yeah, so hope this video has helped. Please give it a like, please write a comment, let me know what you do, and it'd be great if you could subscribe. Thank you. Okay, water challenge. So I challenge you to drink at least 4 cups of water a day. Do it for a week, see how you feel. Now, you're going to go to the loo. Sorry about that. You're going to go to the loo a little bit more often than you would. So don't choose it on a day that you're out shopping or driving a long distance. I wouldn't recommend that. But I'm telling you, you will feel better, and it does settle down. You're not always going to want to be going to the loo all the time. Your body does settle down, and it does assimilate the water after a short period of time. So go on, give it a go, and write in the comments how you get on.